The famed Union Pacific Big Boy was made for hauling the heaviest freight trains over the steepest grades of the line, and we like to challenge our own engine here on the second-hand Overland. This is our Lionel Lionmaster Big Boy number 4006, and it does a great job around our line, but this is the most we've ever thrown at it. There are 40 freight cars hooked up to this, and the challenge isn't in really how many, as we quickly learned, it's how they're arranged. Because there's so many different sizes and weights, getting it wrong will have dire consequences. So we quickly learned that hauling the longest train around our layout, because there's tighter turns, all the way down to an 048 turn on both of the big turnaround sections, that we needed to be strategic about this by ordering the cars from heaviest down to the lightest, so that way the least amount of strain is put on those lightweight cars. I also learned during filming at how diverse our line had become. There's Central Pacific here, Missouri Pacific, Northern Pacific, Southern Pacific, and B-specific ship Union Pacific. Of course, it's the second-hand Overland. But there's also stuff on here from Santa Fe, Denver and Rio Grande, and of course, the Katy. You're welcome, Chris. There's also cars from K-Line, Menards, Williams, MTH, and of course, lots of Lionel.
UP 4006 here. I'm made up. Can I depart? Over. Negative 4006. Please stand by. Over.
You know what? Let's just go.
Acknowledged. Waiting on a clear signal. 4006 out.
Let's not listen to him. Here, come toot the whistle so they know we're leaving. Alright, let's see if we can do it. There should be something in the manual stating on these trains that if you want it to go and then you ask for permission, it will always, without fail, say no, it's not time to go yet. So don't bother asking, hit the throttle, and give it a go. Because after 3 or 4 tries, that's what we had to do. This 40-car freight train was doing all right about halfway through, but I was really interested to see if it could complete the loop.
Yeah.
Once it cleared both 048 turnaround sections of our layout, I knew we were in the clear. So then it was just time to crank up the throttle a little bit on the big boy and see if it could handle more.
This is UP 4006. Is the main line all clear? Over. Union Pacific 4006. The track is clear. Over.
Well, of course the track is clear. I don't have any more train cars to put on this thing. This is literally our collection of freight cars, with a few exceptions. Once I calmed down and realized that physics was going to work in our favor and we weren't going to have any freight cars toppling over, I realized that up close, this actually looks like 2 separate trains passing by each other. But when I took a step back and realized that it was all one and how much space it spanned and how much the big boy was actually pulling, I was both impressed with the train itself and with what we were able to do in terms of organizing and getting all of this stuff together. We both had a surprising amount of fun assembling this massive freight train. For my son, it was probably more fun just watching the big boy go around and seeing all those freight cars, but he also had a lot of fun helping me put it together. Granted, I had the more tedious job of trying to weigh the cars and get them in order, but it was all him connecting all of these trains together, and I'm still surprised at how, careful he is with this stuff. We've yet to break a train, and he's not even 4. Assembling our longest freight train also helped us appreciate the diversity of cars that we have here. From older, more toy-like semi-scale stuff to more details as things get newer and more complex to full-on scale stuff. It was really neat to celebrate our freight collection.
The longest train!
How many cars did we have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16.
We had 40.
40. 40.
Can you say 40 cars?
40 cars!
Wow, watch your head, there's a lamp there. Lionel your favorite?
Yes.
Why is he your favorite?
Because he has four sides of pistons and wheels.
That's right. Did he do a good job pulling the longest train?
Yes.
Should people like and comment and subscribe if they like what they saw?
Yeah.
You can give me a thumbs up. Job done.
Hey, Daddy, look at this.
Oh, your two thumbs up made a little diamond.